Need a little feedback because I'm worried that it's super laggy. I don't know how much I can adjust on the stream itself, but any feedback you guys have would be amazing. I'm going to go ahead and turn this music down just a little bit. Well, try to find the right volume here. Let's see. Can you guys even hear the music? Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I don't know how loud it is. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Yeah, talk to me. Oof, that mic. The audio is garbling now. Uh-oh. Oof. I think this is a rough start to the stream, unfortunately. Sorry about this, guys. I'm doing my best here. Any feedback you have would be great. I think I'm officially back now. Is the mic any different? Sounds like a dolphin. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Rough start. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Are we any better now at all? I don't know. I'm gonna hop to here and just see. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop over. Sounds all right to me. Mic is back and good. Okay. Oh my god, that's a relief. I think one of the USB ports in my computer is dying. And to mitigate... Okay, so the USB port in my computer that's dying is the one I have my internet adapter plugged into. And then into the other port, I have a USB hub that has 4 ports on it. I moved the internet from the dying port to the hub, but when I did that, it for some reason killed my mic. Maybe it was drawing too much power. So I plugged it back into the dying port. It seems fine now. But if the stream cuts out randomly, I don't know what to do about that. And that's very unfortunate. But hopefully the mic is better now. Hopefully the power issue is better. I'm also going to unplug the controller that's connected into it, because maybe that is being an issue too, because I also had a Xbox controller plugged in for gaming stuff. Okay, how are we? How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, that was a rough start to the stream. Sorry about that, everybody. We are back and the problem is fixed. Alright, let's pop out the chat so that I can keep a better eye on it. It'll be in the middle of the screen. And I'm going to keep an eye on Discord and the Rust Bucket chat and all that too, if you want to chat to me there, or send images or anything. I don't have like my own server to do, so it's just, this is like the mass audience. I basically live in the Ink Tank chat at this point. So we're doing commissions. We are, I was taking holiday sale commissions, and I don't know if those are still open or not. I'm getting to the money goal that I needed. So 30 minutes until Jack computer catches fire. Bet. Yeah. So I'm doing commissions, and I needed some money for Christmas stuff, and just to round some stuff out, and people bought some gifts for themselves. So that's what we're doing today. So I might be conversing with people on Discord. My first stream where I want you to do a commission. Autocorrect stream, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this one, we're putting this character into this outfit. I don't really have much of a sketch in terms of, like, actual details. But you guys are going to get to see my, like, process in a bit more of a defined light, I think. We're going to actually see me do some, like, polished artwork for once on stream. And really, like, I'll go through any tips and tricks that I have, because I have a method of doing line art that, like, literally saves me hours, and I want to share it with everybody, because I've been getting some questions. I post stuff during Ash's streams, and he's like, oh my god, how do you do shit so fast? And I'm about to show you how. I mean, I draw quick, first of all. Like, I am just fast in general, and that's come with practice. But I love your corner animation. Thank you. It's like a half VTuber. It's vocal sensitive, and that's it. Like, it doesn't track or anything, but the solution to making line art fast is doing no, yeah, is never doing line art. Yeah. Pass us your divine knowledge, Sensei Jack. I will do my best. Okay, so I gotta make sure I get this right. So the glasses are like a band. It's got a diamond in the forehead. I think that's just Pink Diamond's gem. This is technically, I think, a gem Sona, or something like that. So I'm gonna have to try to, respect the styling of that. So I think it's something like that. I don't know how. Or no, it's the opposite because you gotta have the 2 points that go like that. That's how pink diamonds work. You get 3 on the bottom and yeah. Oh, stretching my legs. Oh, Matt, that's funny. I mean, yeah, basically. Somebody just DM'd me. Okay, so we're gonna do... So I'm not drawing this outfit, I'm just drawing this one. I'm gonna up the size a little bit. So we got basically t-shirt. And then we have a band here. You know, it's kind of weird. I have a couple of characters who have, or a couple of commissions for characters who are going to have like this fishnet texture on them. Completely not planned, but it's going to be an excellent example of how I do line art when we get to that point. I love the little guy. They're rad. Jack, do you think you could pull off a mullet? Do I think I can pull off a mullet? Pff, absolutely not. My hairstyle barely works with what I do have. Like, it's trained to be a very specific way, and if I were to try a different cut, it would be all over the place. And then big baggy pants and sneakers. This outfit feels very 90s, and I love it. I didn't really grow up like that much in the 90s. Technically, I was born in 97. I was only, retroactively a 90s kid based on, like the early 2000s nostalgia for it. But I do remember some of these, big baggy pants trends. And I know that like my line art and stuff is probably a little hard to follow right now, or my sketching, that is. But the way that I do sketching most of the time is just like get down the most basic information and all of the important information, and then you can go into do line art, and it's super fast. Does the tail do... Okay, how's the tail do? Yeah, it's got like an inner layer. Treat it like a tentacle, I guess, where it's got like a ridge. You gotta be a mid-2000s footy player to pull off a mullet. And then a big star on the chest. Okay. I am not trying to speedrun commissions, but I'm not trying to put in any less effort. I am just trying to like do them fast. I am trying to be a little fast. Trying to be a little cheeky with it. And this hair that this character has is absolutely wild, and I'm going to have to simplify it a lot. I think the person... I'm not sure if you're in chat right now or not. But the person who owns this character is a very big Dragon Ball Z fan, and I think they mix their gemstones with Dragon Ball Z elements, so that makes sense. This sketch looks like an elongated version of OK KO. I mean, yeah, for sure. But you know, that is what it is, right? Like, not my OC, not my bag, right? But they are like supporting themselves on their tail here, which is an interesting thing. Okay, so lower that, and then we're gonna do something. I know you guys can't see it. We're gonna make a new layer that is a vector layer, and what that means is I'm gonna turn my stabilization down, or turn the stabilization up. Sorry, so that we get these like nice smooth lines. And I'm gonna grab, I think 10 is a good brush size. And what's interesting about vector layers is I can just do stuff like this, and then I grab my eraser, and you can go boop boop, and then boop boop, and boop boop, and boop boop, and boop boop. And now you have that shape. You can just erase all of the corners and have that shape. And it absolutely speeds up the line art process by about 10,000% if you are going fast. Like, I intentionally did that shape pretty fast, and, you know, it looks fine. But it's really nice for hair because you don't have to worry about filling your, like, edges and getting sharp points and stuff. You can just literally overlap it, then go in with your eraser and cut out all your points or your overlaps. Keep the ones you want, get rid of the ones you don't. Like this one right there. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this and the chin. And, you know, there we go. Already we've got like so much of the face done in just a few brush strokes. So it allows you to be very loose and sketchy almost with your line art, but in a way that allows you to still be clean. And sometimes, you know, I have the instinct so much of not overlapping that it messes me up sometimes, where, like, you know, I'll draw a line and then I'll draw the second line very accurately and close like that, and then I'm like, no, I don't have to do that. Because then I'll go to, like, erase any overlap that there is, and it'll mess me up. We're going to go out like this. Like, sometimes I forcibly have to make extra lines like that just so that it'll crop correctly. But overall, it is much faster. Because then you just go in here and go, whoop, make my eraser a little smaller. And then what else is cool about vector layers is, let's say I don't like the curve of this line right here. I can just hit Control, grab it, and I can move all the points on that line until I like it. Or I think if you hit Control and then Shift, or I don't remember how it, I think you can select multiples at the same time somehow. I don't know. I think you can, like, grab multiple nodes at the same time. There's ways to do it, but you can adjust each and every node on the line. I've been trying to get into Clip Studio Paint, but I'm not used to it yet, so I just use Autodesk Sketchbook functions. The thing about Clip Studio Paint is it's so customizable that, like, you could probably make it look and feel just like Autodesk, with like some hotkey changes and like, stuff like that. I made this look and feel just like Clip Studio Paint, or not Clip Studio Paint. Not Clip Studio Paint. What's Paint Tool Sci? Because that's what I used for ages before this. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the trial of Clip Studio Paint. See what it feels like, see what it's like. And I got the free trial, and then I drew like one thing with it, and I'm like, I'm never going back. I'm never going back. It's just Clip Studio Paint now. And it was like that ever since. And that's the story of how I met your mother. Because I did so many good arts for her in Clip Studio Paint that she married me. It is such a time saver. It really is. Boop, 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 and boop, boop. And then let's do that one, that one, that one. Yeah, that works. Commissioner, but sometimes it's needed for certain elements, like when you're trying to pose a character and they don't give you like a specific. So the pose and clothing of a character really define their personality, and if the commissioner doesn't give you a specific pose or outfit or whatever, they just say like, hey, draw my character, blah 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 blah. It can be difficult to pose a character without some knowledge of like who that character is. But overall, it's not the most needed thing. A lot of times you can infer based on the existing character design or the description, like what they should look like or how they should pose or how they should act. Not always, but most times. I keep forgetting that I can just like draw a full line into the sleeve and then into the arm and not have to worry about it. I'm creating some like funky tangents, I think, in this corner, and I'm not meaning to. But I think it's okay. I can use the spikes to cover some of them up. There we go. Not giving proper information is something I worry about a lot when commissioning people. I mean, honestly, the artist will ask if they need something from you. Just stay close to DMs. That's the most annoying thing, is when I'm trying to get information from somebody about a character and then they're just not in the DMs. You know, they're just not paying attention. Because then I can't get the art done in a timely manner and get back to playing video games. You know, it's one of those very selfish things. But it's something that does annoy me, you know, and I imagine it annoys other artists as well. Oops, that's not the right thing. So if you are commissioning somebody, like, you know, keep your notifications on or whatever, right? Like, stay close to the DMs because they might ask you something. And then you'll be able to respond. Now, I know that's not always possible, you know, time zones and all that. I'm never going to get mad at somebody for not responding quickly. But if you don't respond to the text that I gave you within 24 hours, that becomes annoying, you know. Again, I'm never going to really outwardly say, like, hey, you know, I really would like to get this done. But as a person with ADHD, my motivation level when it comes to commissions fluctuates rapidly. You know, it vacillates very quickly between high interest and absolute no interest. And I want to get stuff done when I'm interested in it. Otherwise, I'm going to half-ass it. Even subconsciously, I'll end up half-assing it. And I don't want to do that for a commission because who wants a half-assed commission? You know. What was I talking about? What was I getting at? Bruh, half the time DMs keep failing to notify me. That's also true. You know, if you're gonna not respond, at least have a good excuse. You know, like, at least be like, oh, I was sleeping, or oh, I had to work, or shit, I didn't even fucking tell me. Like, I do amaze myself sometimes about how fast I can get certain things done. And there are some, like, hacks that I do take when it comes to, like, shading and stuff sometimes, depending on, like, what look I'm going for. Like, the fan art I did recently, the Auric frog character or whatever for Ash, in the medieval armor anime style, like, that one honestly surprised me how quickly I got it done. And, Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I got it done very quick, and I surprised myself. I feel like that looks weird because of this. I don't know. I don't know if there's a right answer to that. Netting like this is always a little odd sometimes. Current goal, cook lunch and watch stream. Yeah, I understand how you feel with ADHD. For sure, it's a struggle. You know what else is a struggle? When your parents don't believe you have it. Ugh. Hey, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, I love you so much. I do have ADHD, though, and I would like to get, at the very least, some therapy. I have almost every symptom of ADHD. Like, I've not been formally diagnosed because I don't have healthcare. Thank you, America. But yeah. I don't know if I want to be, like, medicated for ADHD, or at least definitely not at first. I don't want to just jump right into being on meds. But I would like to try something, some sort of medication of some kind at some point, and just see how it feels and see if it does help. Because I've never experienced life any other way, and I would just like to try, you know? If there's something that'll help me focus and help me get work done, like, why wouldn't I do that? Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously I will go and speak to a doctor, speak to a psychiatrist, speak to a, therapist, whatever. I mean, there's tons of steps before you can ever even attempt to get medicated. And again, not that I even want to get medicated. All that much anyway. It's just something that, like, I don't know, maybe it'll work. And if it doesn't, I don't hate the way my life is now, so I can't really complain. I made it this far, but, whew, I have ADHD, but it's different, not hyper like most, because I can sit down calmly, but in my head I'm hyper. Yeah, I think I'm pretty similar, in some ways. I think what I have, based on a lot of the symptoms that I have, is not hyperactivity, although I do have hyperactivity, every once in a while. I think what I have is more the inattentive type ADHD, where it's just like forgetfulness and, I mean, literally inattentiveness, right? Where, like, out of sight, out of mind, like forgetting what you said. Like, I don't know, there's a whole thing, and I don't know all the actual, like, specific signifiers of inattentive form ADHD, but, like, of all of those symptoms, I feel like I identify with those the most. All this fishnetting is going to be a pain to color fill. On an unrelated, not at all ADHD note, I downloaded Monster Hunter World for PC recently, and I would like to play it on stream, but I did a few test stream things recently, and it looks like dog ass on stream. Like, the actual stream quality is not great. So, I am worried that, like, I'm not going to be able to play a game with, like, decent enough stream quality to actually, like, be watchable. But the plan was to play through, like, I've modded, right? I've put a bunch of mods on that alter the look of the monsters and weapons and stuff like that, and I've played through it once, literally just, like, with super uber god weapons and cheated my way through the main story, because I've already played it a bunch of times. Cheat my way through the main story, make sure all the mods work, and then do a playthrough without the god weapons, and just show off some mods. But I don't know if that is gonna like work until I get better internet, which is unfortunate because it's something I really want to do. But in the meantime, I have just been playing a modded playthrough in my own free time, and it's super fun. How do shoe work? This is the bottom of the shoe. I need to actually like construct this shoe. Or I need to open this chili. It has no cap. 4 seeds in it. What the heck? I open up this chili and it has no cap, only 4 seeds in it. What the fuck? I recommend playing the 3DS version first, though. Monster Hunter Stories. I was wondering about that. Isn't there one like that on the on Steam? I haven't played any of the Monster Hunter Stories game. I feel like I would like it, because it is a little bit more similar to Pokemon, right? It's a turn-based, story-based thing. Do you know any instruments? I can play piano by ear, but, like, I don't know any chords on piano, so it really, what it is like, I pick out a melody, and I can find all the notes and then play them in that order. But it's not, like, good. I have, quote-unquote, perfect pitch, like, ear to hand or whatever. Like, and that doesn't mean, when people say, like, perfect pitch, it means, like, oh, you can hear a note and say, oh, that's an A. No, I don't have that. I've never been trained to, like, be able to pick out notes, but what I mean by perfect pitch is, like, if I hear a sound, I can find the key on the keyboard that will make that sound, if that makes sense. I can copy what I hear in a very rudimentary way. It sounds much more impressive than it actually is. Like, I don't know how to play piano, but I can find all the notes in a song. For the most part. And I've always wanted to learn how to play piano, because goddamn is it useful. It's like one of the most useful instruments when it comes to actually making music. But I don't know. Because if you know how to play piano and you know how chords and stuff work, like, you can use a synthesizer and make any kind of music. Like, you can download a guitar that is, I mean, it won't sound as authentic as a real guitar, but, like, you can make something. I bet the song that we're listening to right now on stream is, like, fake guitar, you know? You can't send me links out of the blue like that. No, quit it. No, you can send me links out of the blue like that. I don't care. Okay. Now onto the tail, and then we're done. All right, it's gonna come out. And it's gonna go like that, and then we're gonna go. Oh no, not like that. Dang it. I'm going to actually turn my stabilization off for this one. Let's see, did I miss any major components? I absolutely did miss the hair right here. We're just going to put a little swooshy swoosh right there, and we're going to call that that. And I think the line art on this one is completo. We're going to lean him back a little bit, and just overall make it larger. And then I actually have some adjustments to do, I think. This shoe is friggin' whack. Ooh, yikes. It just needs to be changed in size, I think, mostly. So, as painful as this is going to be, I can only do this in an effective way if I make this not a vector layer anymore. Change it back to roster and select all this, and then I can just stretch. Is that too big? Yeah, it's a little bit too big, but it does need to go more. Does need more of a heel. Okay, and then I can go in manually and do this the old-fashioned way, which I'm still pretty good at, and just it's not as easy. Yeah, that's a little bit better than nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter Stories got an anime. I finished the main plot, but it introduced the second plot that never finished the dub. Man, a second season's dub. Anime is a mess. Some of it, at least. I do have an Instagram. It is Action Jack Customs. I can put a link to it in chat. Hold on. I think I can put a link to it anyway. It is mostly action figure stuff, though. That is just kind of where I put my action figure content right now. So I think that works. What'd you send me? Okay, so now we get into my coloring process, which for these are just going to be cell shaded because it is pretty simple. I just take my line art and I copy it a bunch of times, and then I grab, let's do skin tones first. Lordy, okay. Yeah, this is going to be a thing. Did I miss any squares? It's hard to tell because I'm friggin' colorblind. And light skin tones are harder for me to notice on a white background. Let's get all the edges first. Try not to miss those because that's where it's going to mostly end up missing. And then I'll just go right in there. And then grab these little ones. I don't know if I actually got that one or not. I did. One giant leap for mankind. I didn't get the choker in there because I don't think the neck would show very much of it. Oh, I mean, yeah, obviously I can change the background color anytime I want. I just am lazy. I will usually, what happens is I'll do that at like the end and then I'll definitely regret it. But, because then I'll like find a bunch of spots that need done. But, oh well, it's fine. Like, I've already found a few spots. I do cell shading a few different ways. And I think this one I'm actually going to do one way that I don't normally do. Since there's so many like kind of unique patterns to it, I think it'll be easier to do it with multiply layer. Where is it escaping from? There we go. And then actually we're gonna grab this layer. Of course it's still escaping. And do this and this. I don't know how to, like, put patterns, like, straight patterns on curved objects is tough. I think that works well enough. I don't know. It's a thing. They're weird pants, man. They're weird pants. Oh, and then I need to go in with these weird pants and actually clean up these lines a little bit. Make sure they're not overlapping weird. Like right there, and yeah. Close enough, close enough. Oath mate? Oath? I don't know what that means. Can we fire the dude that's playing Shaggy in Multiverse and hire Jack as the voice of Shaggy? Like, I don't know if that's a very good idea, dude. I don't know if I'd be a very good Shaggy. He's got a voice pattern that I'm not entirely great about. Nah, I don't know. I try to do Shaggy, but it's, you know, it's a tidbit cringe in it. It's a little bit cringe. Although this voice, the Cockney fucking, you know, I'm very good. Yeah. I like to think, anyway, I'm pretty good at doing specifically that accent, the kind of Cockney, British. I practice it a lot, because I want to use it for D&D characters and things like that. I have a D&D NPC in one of my games that has that voice, you know. She talks like this, and she's, oh, hello loves, how are you today? You interested in any magic items? I got some new ones in stock for you. I was just wondering, you know, how you doing? It's been a little while since we caught up. You know, it's good. All's well, it ends well, and all that. Yeah, it's fucking wonderful. I don't know. It's, you know, fucking accents. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. I did a uh-oh on the shirt. And we're just gonna fix it. I didn't color the t-shirt correct colors. What other voices can I do? I'm trying to think. I think everybody can do Kermit decently well. You know, the thing about Kermit, though, isn't just getting your voice into the location. You know, it's kind of the cadence and the, you know, kind of the way he says certain things. What other? I'm trying to think. I don't know. The voice one. The store girl? Oh, yeah. Anthony McGrath, he's a cool YouTuber. He made a Hulk versus Iron Man short film. I don't think I have seen that. This character can fit in with the Gorillas art. Oh, you know what? Honestly, not a bad observation. Yeah, they don't. It's not a bad look. Oh, they've got two-tone hair. They've got pink and purple hair. Bruh, how you do this to me? I'm just gonna fake it. I'm literally gonna do my best to fake this because two-tone stuff is hard. Pink, 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 pink. Sure. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but whatever, it's fine. You managed to get COVID. Oh no. Is that why you didn't show up to the session today? I hope you're okay though, seriously. Oh. Oh, goodness. I had it in August and got over it. Yeah, it feels like everybody's had it. I haven't had it, as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell, I've not had it, but you never know. If I have, I didn't realize it. I didn't feel terrible. So. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly purple on top and pink underneath, so I think this is fair enough. I think this works. I was passed out hard. Yeah, that's fair. We didn't actually end up playing. Charlie was also out. So we're going to postpone until next week. Hopefully you can play then. Here's something scary. Not everything is about Ben 10. Oh, I know, right? Oh, another stylized circus baby, yeah. I'm trying to think about, like, voices. What voices I can do. Oh yeah, I forgot I can do Stinkfly pretty well. Speaking of Ben 10. I might actually need some water. Hold
on. Let's see. What do, Stinkfly? I don't have a Stinkfly voice. I don't have a quote to say. But yeah, the Stinkfly. He's just all the way up in your throat. He's right here, you know?
Anyway. Anyway. I felt like there was more voices I could do, but I really don't remember.
Stitch too, yeah. Stitch and Stinkfly are pretty close, actually. Stinkfly enunciates more and has actual, like, words, but, yeah. Hi.
You know, you can have Stitch too. How do I have more subs than you, Jack? Bro, I don't fucking know. Give them over. I don't know. Fuck. You deserve more. Yeah, I know I do. Fucking, I'm a god amongst men. I deserve everything. Uh, Alrighty, time to do whatever. Let's plug up these holes first of all, like the one down here, and right here and right here. I remember. Okay. Nope, I didn't plug that hole well enough, apparently. Come on. I get kicked out of the Dave and Buster's for shitting on the claw machine. I don't know what the fuck. What is in a Dave and Buster's? I've never been in one. It's like arcade but bar too, right? Like, I got kicked out of the Dave and Buster's for punching the Deal or No Deal machine. Hell yeah. I do a very tame Duke Nukem. It's not nearly as deep as it could be. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's basically a double Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I know what it is, I've just never been to one. I got kicked out of Dave and Buster's for calling it adult Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, am I wrong? I don't think so. Dick Kickham is never wrong. Bruh, I don't even know what the fuck I'm on about anymore. I am honestly surprised this has taken as long as it has. I thought this would be a quick commission. But turns out it's pretty in-depth. Oh well. I'm adapting my strategy as of right now, basically. I'm gonna do this little bit, and then I'm gonna change my strat. Switch up my strat. Also, I totally missed something, like, pretty important. I'm just gonna grab this color and just slap it right in here. There we go. Did it somewhat quickly, yeah. I still have, like, 2 more commissions that I planned on doing tonight. I don't know if I'll get them done or not. There is something about streaming that slows you down, though. Maybe. I don't know if that's actually the case. Okay. So this is my layer. We're going to... I'm just going to do the... Actually, I'm going to do the glasses first. Just multiply, multiply. There we go. Reflective. So the new strat is grabbing just like one thing, one item, maybe two, since I can, and shading just that, and then going normal. I should just grab that color, multiply, just going like this. Let's see. Okay, so that's done now, and then we'll grab all the area that's under him. Them? I don't know what they are. I don't want to assume this character's pronouns. It's not like the character's gonna get mad at me though. Let's grab the shoes. Oh, yo, whoop. Normal. All the Batman villains, which one would you like to have the powers of? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know a lot about Batman villains, not gonna lie. But I think I would want to be Clayface, personally. Just because he was my favorite one to play as in the Lego Batman video game. And plus, just Clayface's powers are cool. He can, like, shapeshift and stuff. And as a sculptor, like, or at least I know enough about sculpting. Like, I think I could actually do some cool stuff with Clayface and not just make, big maces and hammers and stuff. Shading hands is my worst nightmare. I really don't like shading hands. They are just horrible. They're horrible little bastards, and I hate them. I don't even mind drawing hands. Like, I've gotten over my fear of drawing hands. Now my fear is specifically shading them to look accurate. Ugh. Absolute nightmare pain. I would choose Clayface too. Shapeshifting is cool specifically because I am gender fluid. Oh, awesome. Happy gender fluition. Fluition. I don't know. I'm happy for you. Glad you're living your best life. Let's see. I mean, yeah, Clayface would make being trans and gender fluid, like, so bad. So awesome. So good. Like, it would just, you live your life the way that it works. Now we're getting specifically into highlights. Did I not color the in-between these? Man, I am forgetting stuff. No, but okay, I think this one could be done. There's only one more thing I forgot. Multiply. Turn this back to normal, grab this color, switch it back to multiply, grab this, and we forgot to shade the face. You shaded a face. Clayface can also become a clone of someone if he gets a DNA sample from them. And with that, he can get new powers. Whoa, he can get new powers? I didn't know that. I think my second choice would probably be like Scarecrow or something. I don't know. Like, of all the Batman villains, I think you could probably. I don't know. Like, if I was gonna be a villain, I think the one that I would want to go with is like, in terms of like getting what you want, right? Like manipulating people. Let's say Batman doesn't exist, but you just have the villain's powers. I think. Yeah, I think Scarecrow would probably work best for that. In terms of like manipulating people. In terms of manipulating people, I was trying to say. Because you could just like show them a scary thing and be like, "Give me your money, and I'll make it stop," and they'll be like, "Okay." People don't like being confronted with the harsh reality of their own mortality and such. Joker. Joker doesn't have any powers. Like, other than insanity, does Joker have any powers? I say that as a meme. I know how to. Yeah. I like saying Joker. It's funnier. I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna turn this off, and we're gonna hit save. Save as. I don't know. 90s kid. Her full style. Com. PNG. One down. We got one down, ladies and gents. I clicked onto this video and I'm 5 hours into this like 11-hour music video, like music compilation thing. We've not been streaming for 5 hours, which means I listened to 5 hours of this and then stopped at some point, and I don't remember that, which is alarming. Very alarming. He escapes death by stealing other people's bodies. That's nuts. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. Obviously, I'm going to try to keep going. I might need to take a small break here in a second. Get myself some more water. Let's see. I'm also going to try to convene with my clients. Zencrusta, are you in the chat still? If you are, sound off for me, because I think I'm going to do yours next. I don't know what your YouTube screen name is, so... Jeff McD. Alright, cool. So I have a couple questions about this character, and that's why I wanted to ask you. Do you want me to draw the handkerchief over her mouth, or also do you want me to draw her with her wizard hat? The biggest question is the wizard hat, though. Do you want the hat or not? Because I think I prefer without the hat, but if the hat is a key point of her character, I'll draw it with. And I know you wanted the mask instead of the knife. Do you want her in this exact pose? You can go without the hat, okay. And obviously I'm going to zhuzh up her proportions a little bit because she's a little bit stout, but that's just like because Hero Factory makes everybody a little bit stout for stability reasons. I thought the mask is supposed to be in the opened hand, partially covering her face. Oh, okay. Though the mask is supposed to be in the open hand, partially covering the face. So you do want the knife. I thought you meant, like... What I thought you meant was, like, mask here. So you want this. Okay. But do you want the same pose, roughly, though? Like, generally speaking? Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool. Let's just grab a random color. Lots of browns on this one. I might just color pick directly from the model, though. That's the thing, is like, you know. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. I'm so used to sketching with my oil flat brush that it's scary to sketch with anything else. Not that like it feels different, it just looks different. It threw me off. She stalks people in the forest on dark, misty nights. Ooh. Well, I would include a dark, misty forest, but this was a $25 single character commission, not a full background. I just realized that I forgot to actually hit record. I actually forgot to, like, record the making of these commissions. It's not too late to hit record on this one. But that entire last one I did not actually get into video format. Oof. Oh well. I'll just say in the video, hey, go watch the stream. I mean, the VOD will be uploaded to YouTube, but, like, I'm making a secondary video about these commissions, like a speed paint video, and I forgot to record the last one, like, the making of the, yeah. She strikes me as a strong lady, but I don't know if that's true. I want to give her kind of strong lady energy. Boop, 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 boop. I do that so often. I draw my shit on the wrong layer. So no, not rip VOD, just rip specifically that one drawing, which will be in the VOD. It just won't be in the video that I'm making about this. I mean, I guess I could take the video from the VOD, but it would just have my overlay on it, and that's not very professional. No biggie deal. I was gonna probably have to cut one of them for time anyway, so that's not a huge deal. long until Jack has a fully articulated goopy VTuber avatar? Until I get back on the VTuber learning trend and either make one myself or spend the like $1,000-$2,000 it would take to actually have somebody make one for me. That's how long. Feel free to take bets, but I don't think it'll be I do not think it'll be before the summer of 2022. I think I'm perfectly fine with my current stream setup. And I think I would like to get monetized on YouTube before I make any big YouTube investments. Like, I would like to know that this is going to last a little bit before I make any big things like that. Now, if I can make it myself for free or very cheap, maybe. But again, that's a lot of work. I looked into VideoTube, or I've looked into what is it? The 2D stream, VTuber, Live 2D. That's what it's called. I looked into Live 2D, and it looks hard. It looks easy and hard at the same time. It's a thing. No, I like it. It has good energy. Yeah, I like the way my guy looks too. Oof, it has just set in that I now have to like commit to drawing armor, and I'm gonna try to finish this on stream, but I think this might be it because I'm worn out. I think this will be the last commission of the night, and I don't even know if I'll finish it. We'll see. I'm gonna go for as long as I can. But I just kind of realized like all that this entails, and drawing armor and stuff is hard, and I don't know if I'm fully up to, like, I want to deliver a good product, and I want to make sure that I'm at full energy when I'm doing this, which I am not. It's 2 in the morning, and I'm getting a little sleepy. We've been going for an hour and a half, so I think at the very least I'm going to try to get the sketch done, maybe the line art, but I don't know about the color. We'll see. It really depends. We'll see what the time looks like when I get the sketch done, and then maybe we'll end the stream after that. Oh wow, this hand is just not. It's not hand, huh? Okay, there's knuckle, knuckle, knuckle. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'm hard as nails, it ain't hard to tell. Breaking down whether they solid or frail. Tougher than the rest of them. I don't know the rest of the Knuckles rap. I know part of it. It did good enough. I'm going to assume that this is a wooden mask. Seems like it could be. Though it could also be porcelain, I can't tell. So if you're in the chat still, Jeff McD, let me know. Is it wood or porcelain? Wood. Okay, yep, my instincts were right. Because I thought, like, okay, porcelain mask would be cool because then you could do the Chinese thing. I think it's Chinese. Maybe it's not. I don't know. There's a tradition of, like, if you break a teapot or break a dish, you fill it in with gold. And I was thinking about doing that. But if it's a wooden mask, it's not a big deal. Also, guys, just for those of you who are commissioning artists specifically to do fantasy shit like this, go on Hero Forge and like create your character and take pictures of it like this. This is an excellent reference for artists. And I know Hero Forge has like some non-fantasy options as well, so I think you can like kind of do a lot with it. Like just in general, I love the idea of like going into Hero Forge, making your character and sending that to an artist as reference. If you don't have any artistic skills or have never like commissioned an artist to draw your character before and use that as reference, like, you know, sometimes people will just have to send me like a description of what their character looks like, and it's hard to like visualize sometimes. You know, they say, oh, there's like a lot of back and forth tweaking, like, oh, does this look right? No, they have more like this, or like, oh, longer hair or shorter hair, or oh, actually it's a different shade of green, you know, that type of thing. But a Hero Forge thing, you get all the details, so you can just go in there, pick all your details, and then you're done. And I think I'm sure there's other character creating software that you could use. I mean, you can go into any character creating video game too and try to, whoa, that's not the right brush. You can go into any character creation video game as well and try to, you know, create a humanoid looking character. Most of the time they have humans, and try to do that as well. You know, and I'm sure there's like some more alien games that have more alien-like features. I think there's like a Star Trek game where you can really go nuts with some alien shit. So like, yeah, any way that you can use a computer to generate a character for you and do all the hard art parts for you, go for it. Oh, I did forget that they were wearing a freaking bandana. I drew the mouth for nothing. No, wrong brush, darn it. Dag nabbit. Jeepers golly gee willikers. Mouth visible through the bandana? Should it be? I don't think so. This is fun stream, but I'm gonna go to bed. 7 a.m. where I am. Good night. Happy holidays and happy Pride. Heck yeah. Finest maple in all the land. What? Oh, the wood, yeah. It doesn't look like the finest maple in all the land. It looks like driftwood, which, you know, is also valid. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that this character is a rogue or a ranger, but probably rogue based on the knives and the overall getup. Probably what level? Leather armor, lightweight. Y'all, I cannot explain how bad I want to write a Ben 10 D&D game. Or not even D&D. I think what I'm going to do, well, not if, when, I'm eventually going to do this. But I want to make a campaign in the game system Monster of the Week. Because, I mean, you know, Ben 10 is for sure a Monster of the Week show. But it's not going to focus on Ben. I think I want it to focus on background alien characters. You know, I want it to at the very least start on the mega cruiser, and then like one of your first couple missions will be escape the mega cruiser, and then you go travel around the galaxy, and you know, you have to commandeer a ship, you have to figure out like how you're going to survive, and like how you're going to, are you going to be good guys, are you going to be bad guys, fighting other aliens and, you know, people who want to take your ship, and it'll be a whole thing. You know, eventually maybe you make it to Earth and you hear about the plumbers and stuff. But I don't know if it's going to take place during the times of Ben existing or not. I don't know if it'll be pre-Omnitrix or if it'll be like, you know, or what it'll be. I don't know yet. I don't have like a time frame in mind. Although I think what would be most interesting is it existing parallel to the events of the main classic series, probably, because I'm most familiar with classic series. It's my favorite, you know, version of Ben 10 is 10-year-old Ben, and you know, classic series had the best art style. It's the art style that can mimic the best, all that stuff. What was I getting at? But yeah, I think I want to take place parallel. And I'm thinking that like the first mission is like you are a group of people who are just on the mega cruiser. You're random aliens. You can be whatever race that you want. Maybe it's a race that's in the Omnitrix. Maybe it's not, or one that hasn't been unlocked yet in the show or something. You know, and you just exist there. You live there. You were taken aboard willingly or non-willingly, whatever. Maybe you're a combatant in the arena, maybe you're a spectator, maybe you were born there, you know, whatever. And then one day, boom, Kevin and Ben show up, and everything goes nutso crazy, and you gotta get to some escape pods before everything, you know, before everything goes tits up. And then you know, Kevin takes over the mega cruiser, and then the Vilgax, and they go back to Earth and all that stuff. But like, you guys are off in the middle of nowhere in the galaxy, just kind of doing your own thing. I would love to write this in a way that it can be like redistributed, and like other DMs can run the same game. But I don't know if that's a possible thing for me. But, you know, we'll see. Ranger in terms of class, but more rogue in terms of personality. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if I should have the ear poking out there or not. Probably not. Big knife. Scabbard with another knife in it, going this way. What's the time at? What are we looking at? We're looking at 1.5 hour, or no, an hour and 45 minutes. Ooh. I am very tired. Wait, what am I looking at here? What is this? Does this go up and around? Is this a scarf? I think that's what this is. This is going around like that. See, okay, there's a very minor problem with this character design. And it's nothing actually wrong with it. It's my eyes. This color and this color look the same. They're all very brown and green, and, you know, this very muted colors, which is not a bad thing. It's fine. I just got confused about what was what. But that's fine. I can make sure to note that this, I'm going to actually like literally make a note here that says like scarf. Oh man. Okay. Dang, it do be pretty late. I am thinking about ending the stream here. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. Just so I can talk and in the stream. I'm going to stop my recording on this. This will be a 2-part recorded thing. No, yeah, I know. I would love to keep streaming forever and ever, but your boy do gotta sleep. I am extremely tired. I had to go to work at 10 a.m. this morning, and I worked a full 8-hour shift today. And prior to that, I only got about 4.5 hours of sleep. So normally I would stay up till 3, maybe 4 a.m. on a night like this. But I am 2 hours of sleep less than usual, which means that I have to get 2 more hours tonight to catch up. So, yeah, roll over, try not to cry a lot. I'm so sorry. But I am glad you enjoyed it. This was a fun stream. I'm glad that we had plenty of people watching. And I hope to do another stream like this pretty soon to try to finish these up. I work 4 to 10 tomorrow, so maybe I'll stream after work tomorrow. We'll see. I have to have a video of some kind up on the channel by the 8th, and I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I thought I could get it done, but it's been a couple days of not having a video ready yet, so yeah. So maybe expect a video up on the 8th. I really don't know. I'll try. I have like the footage. I just need to like record it, do the voiceover stuff for it, and just put it all together and just do it. It won't take long. I just need to get it done, you know. So yeah, hopefully I can get that done by the 8th and get that up either the 8th or the 9th, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to, if you're watching this in the future or you're rewatching this, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that fun gobbledygook. Go watch my other videos. Go watch my other streams. Go watch my eyelids is what I'm going to go do. So, love you guys so much. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see you next time. Peace.